Reptile blink, a lash reveal, lash reveal. If you guys don't know, I am the creator of the Cluster Lash Tape Hack. I created this tape hack is because I noticed that when I used to get lash extensions done, she used a tape that looked like this. Lash extensions use it in a different way. I found a way to repurpose this that works specifically for lash clusters. That is what you have seen go viral on the internet. So you're going to rip off a piece of lash tape about this big. You're going to take your lash tape horizontal. You're going to tape it down real close to your lashes, but it's not actually touching your lash. You're going to lift it up and you're just going to tape that piece of tape to your eyebrow. And you're going to reptile blink. So people are always asking me, well, how do you blink with your eye taped up? We blink like normal. I just call it a reptile blink because I can see it and it's funny. When you blink, your eyes naturally roll into the back of your head to grab moisture. This is your bond and seal. The bond side of your bond and seal is the glue, and the seal side of your bond and seal is something that we use when we're all done with our lashes. We are going to start by taking the bond side of our bond and seal. It's gonna go on white, but it's gonna dry clear. We're gonna reptile blink so our eye doesn't dry out. And we're gonna take this bond and we're gonna apply it all over our lashes from root to tip. Well, I get a lot of hate comments on my videos talking about you're not supposed to do that, you're only supposed to put it on the base. I specifically teach my viewers to apply their glue from root to tip. Not only it's going to last longer, but they're not going to be able to twist and turn, especially if you're a side sleeper. This is not going to cause any damage as long as you are following my technique, which means you don't wear them longer than 7 days, and for removal, which means you soak them off properly. Once you get that glue all over your lash like mascara, make sure you tighten up this bottle so it doesn't dry out, and you're going to want to let it sit for maybe 30, 40 seconds. Let it get tacky. When it gets a little bit tacky, it makes it easier for the fake lash to stick, which is going to make the whole process easier for you. Take your applicator and dip it into a cup of water every single time you pick up a lash. This is going to help prevent the fake lash from trying to stick to your applicator. Here's how you're going to take your lash out of the box. I want you to grab your lash from the base, not from the tip. So a lot of people just go right in and they try to grab it from the tip. You can actually break your lash by doing that. So what I want you to do is grab it from the bottom. You're going to transfer it over to your other hand, and you're going to come back around and you're going to grab it by the tip and you will apply it by the tip. Lashes don't all grow straight up and down. So you can't just take your lashes and apply them straight up and down. You have to match the angle of the fake lash to the angle of your natural lash like this. So what helps make this easier is actually tilting your head as you go. So we start at the outer corner, we tilt our head the opposite direction. See how that helps me line this up and get the correct angle? And look at that, it automatically helps me get the correct lash placement. We're gonna reptile blink so our eye doesn't dry out. We're gonna angle our head. We're gonna get this lash as close as we can get it to the base of our lashes without getting it inside that waterline. See how it's very, very close to the waterline, but it's not actually inside. We're gonna line this up side by side with no overlap, and we're gonna plop that down. Sometimes you have to overlap a little bit, because see how, like, if I didn't put this lash straight up and down, like the two lashes would be pointing like this way. So if you ever need to overlap a lash, you got to take a tiny bit more of your bond and seal and you got to get it on the corner of the fake lash that you're going to be overlapping a little bit. Reptile blink. Please slightly overlap the corner here. We're going to tilt our head in the opposite direction for that inner corner, because if you put it on like this, it's going to poke you. Okay, we're gonna reptile blink. Now that all of our lashes are on, we're going to dip our applicator in water and we're going to start pinching our lashes. Make sure you dip your applicator in water in between every single pinch, because the bond and seal is sticky and it will try to stick to your applicator and it'll tug. Dip your applicator in water. Come in from the outside. Start pinching from the base and pinch all the way up to the tip. Dip your applicator in water again, reptile blink. Come into the center, pinch from the base, pinch all the way up to the tip. Reptile blink. Dip your applicator in water. Come in from the inner corner, pinch at the base, and then pinch all the way up to the tip. We're gonna go back into our bond and seal. We're gonna take the seal side of our bond and seal. We're just gonna tappity tap, tap, tap. We're gonna pinch again Follow the pinch routine. Make sure you dip your applicator in water between every pinch. You're going to dip your Q-tip in water so it's not fuzzy anymore. And you're gonna tap, tap, tap that water line. This is gonna get off any residual glue or seal that could be sitting on your water line and you just don't see it because it's clear. But that glue or seal will dry down on your water line and it'll hurt and you'll think that you have a lash in your eye when it's really the bond or the seal. Lash reveal, lash reveal.